know, my journey with Rodan & Fields has been amazing, but it's been tough.
It's not easy, and there are disappointments.
But I want you to know that as easy as some of the top leaders sometimes make it look, it wasn't easy for any of us, okay? When I first joined this business, I'll be honest, I came into it very overly confident.
So I'm gonna give you the truth. I'm gonna give you the low down and dirty truth of my journey. So I joined with all hopes of hitting RFX the next month. I'm super competitive and thought, if anyone can do it, I can do it. And I didn't.
Yeah, this business is not easy.
And I wanted to hop on to share a little bit of realness with you guys. It's hard. It is so hard sometimes.
So I've had lots of ups and downs, as you have too.
That no matter what level you're at in this business, we all feel the same hardships.
I won't sugarcoat. It's very simple, really, but it's hard. And I have been through so many ups and downs in my personal life and along my RNF journey, so I wanted to share why this business has been so worth it. I've had some major personal struggles the last 5 years. I've been diagnosed and treated for cancer twice, and I've struggled with addiction. I'm just over 2 years sober, and all of those have been over the last 5 years in my RNF journey. So for those of you wondering, if you have time, you do. I really went into this thinking I had nothing to lose. What did I have to lose? That was really behind my success in the beginning, is I talked to everybody about it. And I didn't wait to know everything. Really, I ran with ignorance. I talked to everybody who would listen about Rodan & Fields, and I just said, hey, would you like to get on the phone with me and my sponsor? Because I knew I couldn't answer all their questions.
What am I doing wrong, and what's wrong with all these other people? Like, why don't they see the vision that I saw? I will also share I hadn't tried the products before joining the business. Wasn't really even concerned about products, didn't think that I needed anything. A little overconfident, to say, for lack of better words. And so in my early parts of my career with this, I honestly didn't even talk much about the product. So I'd be talking about the business and this amazing opportunity and how everyone needs to see this vision and be a part of this. And they'd say, oh, you know, that's so great, but I'm not really interested. And I would be like, okay, great, thanks. I didn't even mention our product. So don't do what I did. Because I didn't hit the goal that I thought I could hit in my first month, I think my first paycheck was 2 figures. I felt like, what in the world?
So I thought that this was going to be really simple for me. And I made some mistakes. The biggest is that I was not coachable. And I thought that I knew how to do it. And I started reaching out to people in my network and was doing the verbal vomit, and was also sending out email blasts to people with 5 paragraphs of everything you needed to know about Rodan & Fields, and nobody was interested in joining me. And I couldn't figure out why. Why didn't they see what I saw? It is really hard in the beginning to be juggling your family, your current profession, and building this business. After about a month and a half went by and I was just burning through my warm lead list, I reached out to my sponsor and I was expressing my frustration.
Going back to my BBL, when I first joined, I had no one show up at my BBL, not one person. I sent out this mass email, I didn't follow up, and I had no one show up at my BBL. And y'all, this business is not easy. In fact, about month 4, I almost quit. I almost said, I can't do this anymore, because I'm such a people person that people ignoring me or saying no hurt my feelings. But I knew that if I quit, I was quitting on my kids.
There have been plenty of times that I've struggled or been gotten in my own way. When I first started, I came out of the gates hot. I came in hot. I believe in this company, and I got customers, and I got business partners really, really quickly. And then literally woke up one morning and was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I freaked myself out. And so I stalled. And finally my sponsor was like, are you in or are you out?
Even when things are comfortable, like let's say you're RFX and you have all of the level 5 legs that you need, and you see new people coming up the ranks, or, you know, slowly but surely? Do you want to sit back on your laurels? Because tomorrow, I can tell you that one of them could just up and leave. Who knows?
I had no idea how challenging this would be when I clicked enroll that day 5.5 years ago. It is hard. There are struggles, there are no's, there are doors shut in our faces. You will be embarrassed, you will suck. You will suck so bad sometimes, but you will get better. So those little hurdles, you know, that bring you to tears or make you feel like, oh, maybe this isn't for me. What am I doing? I'm screwing up. I haven't had one yes in 2 months. You have to have that strong mentality of determination. I'm here to do this. I'm in it to win it.
I still get sick to my stomach when it's time for me to do my reach outs every single day. I still try to make excuses as to why I can't get them done. So I want you to understand that the things that are hard, the initial reach out is hard. The getting people ignoring you is hard. Having my customers quit is hard. Having my best friend telling me that this was the dumbest thing I've ever done was hard. I remind myself daily that I hired myself to do this job, and I'm a damn good employee.
My BBL, I had one person show. My sponsor came from another state. The person bought and then texted me from the driveway saying, hey, I'm so embarrassed for you, but don't put that order in. I really don't want anything. I have driven up to 13 hours for an event for a teammate and not had a person show. Check. I have actually paid for hotel meeting space where no one other than the speaker showed. No other teammates, no guest. Check. I paid for luncheons where I was the only one there and called my husband and said, come eat this food. Not a person showed. Check.
So back when I started, I had a BBL with a friend of mine who joined at about the same time. We were sideline partners. We had about 15 people who attended the event, and not one person who attended my BBL bought products or joined me in business. I was pregnant with my second. I didn't want to go back to work. I put my head down and I probably sent multiple hundreds of messages. I probably had 50 to 100 live specific conversations, either over the phone or in person with people. And after that month or two of really hard work, I had one new PC to show for it. One. After hundreds and hundreds of reach outs. And we ended up having that second baby in the fall, and I had to go back to work.
I'm Emily Paulson, and I'm an RFX Circle Achiever.
Hello everybody, Maisha Dybel here.
Stacy Roney, and I'm an RFX Circle Achiever.
My name is Amy White, and I am a RFX Circle Achiever.
Dorit Carl here. I'm an RFX Circle Achiever.
I am Lisa Fry, and I am RFX Circle.
My name's Liz Saravo, and I've been an RFX Circle Achiever.
I am Jessica Zuroff, RFX Circle Achiever.
I'm Teresa Hayes, RFX Circle Achiever.
My name is Kelly Treble, and I'm an RFX Circle Achiever.
The community is something is priceless in this business, and it's built my belief so much during the most difficult times. And guess what? During all those times, my business grew. I don't know what I would do without this business, the paycheck, the people.
And what really happened was I put all this pressure off of myself. I followed the simple system and I started to work. I started believing that I could be successful. I started talking to people more than I'd ever talked to them before. I stopped telling them everything under the moon and found out what was important to them. If you have people who join this business because they are influenced by you, they may not stay as long as those people who join the business because you are influenced by them.
And it was super important for me to build this business and be able to get off of that hamster wheel by the time my kids were in kindergarten. So I kept pushing forward. An hour a day is all I put into this business. And by year 3, I was able to walk away from my other companies and just focus on Rodan and Fields. Share your reason why, invite people to learn a little bit more about it, send them a third-party tool, and then set up a 3-way call. So once I changed my system and I started following it, the way that I was taught, I literally recruited 18 people in 6 weeks and hit level 5.
From me not being able to get groceries when I joined, now we have built our dream house. We are able to travel. We're able to give more away. And it's all because I worked hard. Your brand is you.
And really follow the system and just be consistent. You're gonna look up and not recognize your life. I can honestly say that that's what's happened. This business is not easy. It's a simple business model, right? Talk to people, figure out if they want product or if they want a great business opportunity, but it's not easy. So look for the aces in your deck. You're gonna find them, keep going, and never, ever, ever quit.
At the 12-month mark, I hit level 5. I can't tell you the number of times I've had leaders on my team say, I feel like I need a whole new team. And guess what? You probably do. That you need to constantly look at the idea of who is the next person, because I have to rebuild. Is it worth it? Absolutely.
I promise you, your failures will probably outweigh your success, and that's just the way it goes. You never know who the next person is that's going to transform this journey for you, change your business, blow it wide open. The good will always outweigh the bad, and you are tougher than you realize. So dig deep, keep working, and keep kicking ass, and go out there and find your next power partner.
Yeah, it's hard for me to reach out every day, but guess what? I don't want to go work for someone else from 8 to 5 every day. Are you not worth this? Is your family not worth this? I think you'll find the answer really quickly. Remind yourself that you're a damn good employee, and damn good employees show up every day.
So expect lots of rejection. You'll get more than you'll get yeses, and it's okay. And attach no emotion. You're just doing the work. You are going to find out that you don't burn out. It's so much easier. You're not as exhausted when you don't have all these emotions attached to the actual work.
Think about it this way, guys. You put 40+ hours into a full-time job, and you expect to be there for 40 years. This is an opportunity where you can work part-time hours and build a business that can pay you like a full-time career in just a few years. It's worth it, you guys. It takes hard work. It takes perseverance. It takes belief that this company can provide you with what you want, belief in our products, belief in this opportunity for others when you're sharing it, and belief in yourself, belief that it will happen one of these days. It will happen for you. If you stay consistent, you stay positive, you do the work, you do the hard stuff, and you stick through it, and it will be worth it.